Words of Sri Aurobindo from the book The Mother, from the collective works of Sri Aurobindo, volume 32, page 193, topic The Mother's Force, subtopic Progress in Sadhana and the Mother's Force. Question: when you say to someone you are open to the Mother, do you mean open in a general way? Are not all in the ashram more or less open to the Mother as soon as they have accepted her as the Mother? And when the Mother has accepted a sadhak, does her force not begin to work in him, and is it not always with him? For this Sri Aurobindo says, all are not open to the force. X was never in the least degree, and there are others who shut themselves up in their own self-will or their own formations, ideas or desires. If there is no opening, the force may act for a long time without response, and if there is an insufficient opening, then the progress will be slow and checkered by greater difficulties. Sri Aurobindo says, let nothing and nobody come between you and the Mother's force. It is on your admitting and keeping that force and responding to the true inspiration and not on any ideas the mind may form that success will depend. Even ideas or plans which might otherwise be useful will fail if there is not behind them the true spirit and the true force and influence. 23rd March 1928. Sri Aurobindo says, the illness you have are the signs of the resistance of your physical consciousness to the action of the divine power. If you cannot advance in your sadhana, it is because you are divided and do not give yourself without reserve. You speak of surrendering everything to the Mother, but you have not done even in the one thing which she asked of you and which you have promised more than once. If, after having called the action of the divine force, you allow other influences to prevail, how can you expect to be free from obstruction and difficulties? Question: nowadays, my vital nature gets excited about anything and everything, even trifles. From morning to night, it is in an unhappy condition. I have my doubts whether it can be changed. I know that it is not my power to do the work. The Mother's grace alone can do it. My outer mind needs some rays of hope. For this, Sri Aurobindo says, it is to be assumed that you are capable of the change since you are here in the presence and under the protection of the Divine Mother. The pressure and the help of the Mother's force is always there. Your rapidity of progress depends upon your keeping yourself open to it and rejecting calmly, quietly, and steadily all suggestions and invasions of other forces. Especially the nervous excitement of the vital has to be rejected. A calm and quiet strength in the nervous being and the body is the only sound basis. It is there for you to receive if you open yourself to it always. Sri Aurobindo says, this restless mind and unquiet vital are not peculiar to you. They are the human nature from which every sadhak starts. What you have to get is the Mother's force and grace, bringing with it deliverance, peace, and ananda, which you say from time to time experience. That is the beginning, does come only for a shorter time, but as you persist in the path, it increases in frequency and stays longer until it can be made a permanent experience. It is this that will cure the defects of which you complain. Question: once you wrote, before you read, offer it to the Mother and call down her force. Is this her force not already in us and working? For the Sri Aurobindo says, if it is, then you will have no difficulty. Question: is not every sadhak ready to receive and contain the Mother's force at any time, in any circumstance? Who would not want to hold its constant action? For this, Sri Aurobindo says, it is not a question of mental wish but of capacity, whether all parts of the being are ready and can retain it. If everybody were containing the constant action of the mother's force, the sadhana would be finished by now and the siddhi complete. Question: is it not time for me to let the mother's force take charge of the yoga that can only be done when it is all ready, says Sri Aurobindo. In that case, is it necessary for the mind to aspire, because once the force is there, it will set everything all right? For the Sri Aurobindo says, the system has first to be accustomed to the force working. Sri Aurobindo says, all has to be done by the working of the mother's force, aided by your aspiration, devotion, and surrender. The Divine Mother has already given you orally the answer to your letter and directions you asked for. As she told you, your concentration should be in the heart's center, and all the rest, the rising above the head, etc., should come of itself in the natural process of the sadhana. Through the heart, you will get the closer and closer touch of the Mother and the working of her force in the whole being. Question: in a dream yesterday, I was walking in the street carrying some kind of a big flat drum. Just for fun, I touched it with my fingers, and very sweet musical sounds were produced. Perhaps it was a broken drum, for no one expected any music to come from it. As I went on playing, fine music was coming out. For the Sri Aurobindo says, it is a symbol of the harmony that can be brought out of the human nature in spite of its present imperfection, when one gives it the true touch, that is, puts it under the true psychic influence. Question: people around me were charmed by the music. I was very happy and played more and more. Many fine tunes were coming from the drum as if it were simply ready-made. For the Sri Aurobindo says, always keep open to the mother's force. Let the inner consciousness develop. Only that will help and deliver from all the difficulties as the openness in the physical grows in you. Question: there are some people here who remain constantly in despair, in gloom, because they have become conscious of their minutest imperfections, but they are unable to get rid of them. For the Sri Aurobindo says, they are unable for two reasons: because they yield to despair and gloom and the illusion of impotence. Second, because they try only with their own strength and do not care or know how to call in the working of the mother's force. Question: sometimes I feel a thick wall between me and the divine. At other times there is a pressure on me and I feel quietude come into me. For this, Sri Aurobindo says, persevere in spite of the fluctuations. The mother's force is at work all the time, even when the thick wall is there, so that there will be no wall in future. Question: you have written that force is there. Why then do I not feel it except for a short time after pranam? Formerly I felt that the force above was doing the sadhana. Why do I not feel it now? For the Sri Aurobindo says, the mother's force is not only above, on the summit of the being. It is there with you, near you, within you, ready to act whenever your nature will allow it to. It is so with everybody here. Question: this evening X told me, fill your entire nature with mother's power. In my past sadhana, I have never consciously invoked power. The entire stress has been on purity and clarity. But if this is the need of my nature, I will pray for power along with other things. For the Sri Aurobindo says, it is not necessary to ask for power. It is the mother's force that must work in the being, and if it is there, all the necessary power will come. Next question: when a sadhak works with the right attitude and the higher force acts in him directly, how does the force work to purify or remove his defects and imperfections? For the Sri Aurobindo says, it acts by awakening the inner consciousness gradually or swiftly by replacing the principle of ego service by the principle of service of the divine, by making him watch his actions and see his own defects and pushing him to rectify them by establishing a connection between his consciousness and the mother's consciousness, by preparing his nature to be taken up more and more by the mother's consciousness and force, by giving him experience which makes him ready for the major experiences of yoga, by stimulating the growth of his psychic being, by opening him to the mother as the universal being, etc. Naturally, it acts differently in different persons. Our Lord Sri Aurobindo says, if you give consent to the mother's working alone, then it will do everything that is needed. One receives the thoughts and feelings in an attempt with their own, but quietude is important. With the confidence in the mother's force, everything will be in place. These are the words of our Lord Sri Aurobindo.